I think Mike McCarthy is the right guy for the job for the Dallas Cowboys. I said this yesterday. I like it a lot. I like that he's a yinzer. I like that he has a little bit of a hard edge to him. He's a little bit of a hard ass. And I think that is what the Dallas Cowboys need. The only question will be, can he and Jerry Jones get along? Now, he slept at Jerry Jones' house on Saturday night, the day before he fired Jason Garrett, 2 days before it was announced he was going to be the head coach. I'd assume they had a couple cocktails, had some food, they broke bread, and they had a whole conversation about how the relationship would go. Peter King has said on numerous occasions this week that this thought that Jerry Jones is a dictator and inserts himself in every decision is wrong. That is not the case. He said Jerry Jones will listen to other people if they have the right decision. I think he's going to have to do that with Mike McCarthy, who has a great football acumen just alongside everybody else. You're talking about a guy that's worked with Montana, Brett Favre, Aaron Rodgers, you name it, and this past year has run a shop out of his house as if he was still head coaching. Now, I think he's been watching a lot of film. Looks like he's gained about 40, 50 pounds.
Yeah.
I don't think he's moved from the film room for the last year. And I think Mike McCarthy, after hearing this quote, is ready to get back into the game.
But what I found through this transition is excuse me. What I found is our family needs this, you know. I don't know why this question. Sorry. We need to do this. So this is something that I feel like just because everything has happened, and this will be a great opportunity for us.
Why do you say we need to do this?
Oh shoot. I just think it's how you handle, you know, things in your life. You know, it's this, you know, coaching this league's a way of life, and you think it's a way of life for the coach, but it's for your whole family. You know, we need football right now. We won't need it forever, but we need it right now.
This guy loves football, misses football, and is going into a position where expectations are going to be very high of Mike McCarthy. This team, Dallas Cowboys, every single year expectations are Super Bowl or bust. And that's not just Jerry Jones or their fans. That's everybody talking because they're on national television every single week. He stayed sharp in the film room. He's ready to get back in there, and he's got weapons to utilize on that offensive side of the ball. He just hired Mike Nolan, I believe, for a defensive coordinator, another guy that's experienced in this game. I'm excited to see how this works with Mike McCarthy. I think he's a damn good coach. I think he's going to do very well for the Cowboys. And I think anybody that's taking shots at Mike McCarthy for how the Green Bay Packers relationship ended needs to look a little bit deeper. Well, hello there. Utilize the promo code PAYTHEBILLS and get $20 off your first order from SeatGeek. Now, back to the magic. Mike McCarthy has a 125, 77, and 2 record. 6 division titles, 10-8 in playoff records, 4 NFC title games, and obviously a Super Bowl ring. The guy is a winner. It just got to a non-happy relationship there with the Packers at the end, and I'm pumped to see this redemption story from Mike McCarthy. You heard it there, where he says when you go through things, and I think what he meant there was there was a lot of slander being said about both he and Aaron Rodgers towards the end of that thing. He was happy to step back away from it. Now he's got to rebuild his legacy, and the Americas team's the way to do it.
It'll be interesting to see, too, because when he was in Green Bay and he had Mark Murphy and Ted Thompson above him, those guys never talked to the press ever, so he was always the one who had to answer all these questions post-game.
And control the narrative.
Exactly, and took a lot of heat for it, and now he doesn't have to do that anymore. He has to focus on coaching the team, and Jerry's going to be doing all that kind of stuff. So
here's my question to you. One of the things that the Cowboys were criticized of this year was not getting Zeke the ball enough. McCarthy only had a top 10 rushing offense once in his 12 or 13 years with the Packers. Now, is that going to be an issue?
Did
or
he ever have an Ezekiel Elliott?
No. But he also had Brett Favre and Aaron Rodgers. So is that why you don't run the ball as much?
Well, and also if you don't have Ezekiel Elliott, I think you have to take advantage of your weapons. I'd assume Mike McCarthy feels that way as well. I think if he had Aaron Jones on that team, I think he would have been a little bit different the way he does.
He didn't play him.
But that was his last year towards the end. Same deal. Like if he would have had him,
he was young though.
Yeah,
so.
During their Super Bowl run in that time, I think things would have been different.
Anyways, I'm happy for Mike McCarthy. I'm happy for the Cowboys getting it right.